Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode on the Ultimate Storefront podcast. I'm Dustin Teeter, CEO and founder of the Ultimate Storefront. So we're about 2 to 3 weeks away from launching one of the world's largest e-commerce platforms, as you all know. If you're not following us on all the socials, please do. And we will be welcoming you all to our incredible platform very, very soon. So today I want to talk about just listening to your intuition, listening to what's deep inside you. And it stems from the book I'm writing at the moment, and in a chapter where when you write a book, you've got to go back in time. So you've got to go relive the past. You've got to reminisce, think about what's happened and think how you got to where you've got. And one of the things that I thought about is when I used to be involved in Amway. Many of you will know Amway. It's a multi-billion-dollar business around the world. To some people, it's got a bit of a stigma, like a network marketing pyramid scheme. But it's one of the biggest businesses in the world, and I got recruited into it at about 18, and part of that journey was their learning and growth part of their business, which is Network 21, where you've got to read books and you go to seminars and network with people and listen to positive information in those days in the form of CDs on how to build the business, on how to become successful, on how to make more money, on how to be a better person, all that stuff. And I loved my time in Amway. It was a very difficult time. I didn't do well at all. I think the most I made was Executive Leaders Club, which is basically the second level. You're still not earning anything. But the seminars, the books, the discs, and hanging around with successful people, learning how to speak to people, learning people skills, learning how to convince CEOs to get into the business, and learning those skills was so vitally important, and it was something I really enjoyed in the time. I enjoyed the learning because I could see that the fundamentals of the business were unbelievable. I could see the growth that needed to take place inside me was unbelievable. And even though I didn't get the results on the outside, I could feel that I had this intuition. I could feel on the inside like something was happening. I was shifting. I was making a shift from who I was to who I wanted to be. And again, couldn't see any results at the time, but I had to go through the learning phase. I had to dig deep and go through the journey. And life is about that. Life is about listening to the little voice inside your heart. What does your heart tell you? Not what does your head think. Don't be stuck in the head, guys. Listen to the heart. And my heart told me I needed to be that person who read books, who went to seminars, who hung around successful people, or at least people that challenged me, because there's that saying, you are the accumulation of the 5 people that you hang around with most in your life. And why is that? Because it is by association that we are able to release or unleash our potential upon the world. If you hang around bums, if you hang around losers, you are pretty likely to become a loser. It's difficult to raise your level, raise your bar, and exceed expectations when you're hanging around people that are playing here. So if you want to play here, you need to hang around people that are playing here. And this is true of everything in life. But most of us are in a space, and myself included, most of us are in a space in life where we feel something. We feel that there's a passion we want to, or that we're driven towards. There's something we want to do in life. We have this heartfelt energy to pursue something, or we have strong feelings about living a certain way. But because that doesn't immediately provide gratification in the way of financial or material means, we immediately shift back to what gives us immediate gratification now, what pays the bills now, what's able to get us to the next paycheck now, and we immediately take our mindset, our heart set, our health set, our soul set, as Robin Sharma says, and we just bring it back to the current space where we were already in, which was getting us the results that we're currently getting. That's the funny thing about it, is that we shift back to a place only to get the same results we were already getting. But those results provide immediate gratification. Those results provide a deal today, a deal tomorrow. And it may only pay the bills, or it may afford a nice holiday here and there, or a nice car here and there. But you're not climbing to the next phase of your life. You're not climbing to superstardom. You're not climbing to a place where you can serve thousands or millions of people around the world, or even hundreds of people around the world. You're not climbing to a place where you can change the lives of people around the world for the better. You're just getting back to the place where you already were, where you wanted to get out, which is why you had the intuition, the feeling inside your heart and your gut to move to a different place. So we've got to stop living our lives wanting to have an immediate sense of relief, an immediate sense of gratification, an immediate sense of reward. That's the problem these days. We need to listen to our heart. And even if we're not seeing the results on the outside, we need to trust the process. We need to trust in our intuition, trust in the feelings that we're having deep down inside, because that is the universe, guys. The universe is talking through you, through energy. So when you feel that pull towards something, and you feel that you have this desire, this passion, this enthusiasm, and this like longing to want to be a certain someone, do a certain something, you need to go towards it. You need to move towards that. And even if it takes a while to achieve your dreams, achieve your goals, trust the process, guys. Keep plugging away. As long as that feeling still remains, that yearning for wanting to achieve something, whatever it may be, or wanting to be a type of person or a specific person, maybe a better friend, a better husband, a better father, and maybe a more spiritual person, whatever it may be, I am encouraging and encouraging and begging of all of you to hang in there, trust the process, and eventually the results will show. Eventually the tide will turn, and you'll start to reap the rewards. You'll start to see the benefits of your daily habits, your daily actions. We've got to do stuff daily, guys. We cannot do something on a Monday and then something on a Friday and expect to see the results. We have to do the daily actions, the daily habits that will allow us to reap the long-term rewards. If you're yearning, if your heart is telling you that you want to be a more spiritual person, be closer to God, you can't pray on a Monday and then pray on a Sunday. I mean, you can, but you may not get closer to God, or it may take you a very long time to become more spiritual. But if you pray daily, if you meditated daily, if you read the Bible daily, in time, not immediately, but in time, you would start to feel more connected to the source, to our Creator. So today's all about listening to intuition. Please listen to your intuition, guys. Go out there, make big changes in the world. Shine your light so bright that it blinds people. Just shine that light bright on the universe, guys. We all need it. We all need to feel your love, your light, your strength. We need to feel your devotion, your commitment to your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations. I wish you all a beautiful day. Listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. Don't get stuck in the head, and trust the process, and trust that the universe has given you that feeling for a reason, and it's up to you to stay with it, to stick with it until whatever you want to come true comes true. Have a great day, everybody. Chat to you later.